Just before we show you the demo, let me explain what you'll be seeing. We'll begin by onboarding a new customer. Let's say we collected a passport, a utility bill, a certificate of incorporation and an export license. In practice, there'd be many more documents. Now, this information can never be changed because it's held in the dot ledger. The system creates a blue eKeyiD, which will be the permanent identifier for the business and its underlying information. Our customer uses the blue key to view the information and approve the business, and this adds a new block of information to dot ledger. If everything's approved, the first transaction takes place. The invoice, the purchase order, and the bill of lading are all uploaded by the customer and added to the stack. Again, these are just examples. The system now creates a new type of eKeyiD, the white key. And this references all of the transaction data and, for viewers with the right authorization, gives access to the KYC information in the blue key. The customer uses this key to approve the transaction. And now the eKeyiD can be embedded in Swift or shared through APIs or any proprietary platform. Next, a counterparty views the information to confirm compliance on their behalf, and that viewing is added to the stack. While that was happening, our system detected an expiring export license. So the customer was alerted in good time and they uploaded a new document. The unchanged information from the first block is copied to here, and the blue key now points to the new information. And that's how the process continues, with expiring documents replaced before they can hold up the process, with every transaction identified by a new white key, and the blue key information always up to date. This means that if an investigation is ordered to check the compliance trail at a certain specified date, the ledger provides a live snapshot of all documents and actions on that date, including the ability to look back to see change history. And this is all operational right now. So Kumo is going to show you how we manage these keys, in our case using the Salesforce plugin to access the vault, though you could do the same through APIs or pretty much anything else that suits you. Okay, over to you, Kumo.
I'll show you the onboarding process. I'm doing it through our internal management system, but it could just as easily be done through an API with your enterprise system. I've created a new client called Acme Limited. Here, we want them to upload their onboarding documents, so I'll create an upload request. So now the document vault has created an upload destination and allocated a unique URL to receive the documents. I'll just click finish. And if I click on the related tab here, you can see that there's now a vault link with a unique identifier. Now I'll go back to our vault links. Here's the link. I'll drill down into it to see the details. There's a new client, the request identity, and the upload link that the document vault has created. At the moment, the eKeyiD details are blank as nothing's been uploaded yet. We can share this upload link any way we like. It could be by email, through your banking app, or any other method that fits with your way of interacting with your clients. For this demo, we'll send an email. I've prepared a template to do the job, and I'll send it to my colleague Jem. Select the template and send. Here's the invitation in Jem's inbox. You'd probably change the actual content and branding. This is just an example. I'll click on the link to go to the document uploader. Again, this can be formatted to suit you, and you can display custom messages via your API. Here, we're just asking for a passport, but usually there'd be a list of documents. I'll click on the upload button, find my document. I think it's, oh, here we go. And we're ready to upload. Before I click on submit, let me just jump back to the management system. Remember I pointed out that there are no eKeyiD details yet. When I jump back to the uploader and click submit. I'll see a confirmation. Then when I jump back to the system and refresh the page, you can see now we have a location for the document. And over here, we have our eKeyiD. This is the code that unlocks all of the new clients' KYC data. If they want, they could use this to form relationships with new suppliers, customers, or banks. I'll just copy that eKeyiD. Now I'll go to the upload link. And here we are. Again, this can be branded or modified. Any user with the eKeyiD can view some, or all, or none of the uploaded information depending on their login credentials. I'm already logged in, so I'll just paste in my eKeyiD. I'll click on submit, and here's the uploaded data. We can set access to expire or be limited to a given number of downloads, views, or whatever other provisions you decide on. It's also possible to specify how much information is revealed to each user. As long as I have the right permission, when I click on the drop-down, I can see all the documents that have been uploaded so far. And here's the passport. I'll close a couple of tabs, and now let's create a transaction. It's a similar process. I generate a new request. I get the same confirmation. And now when I click on related, you can see that there are now ledger transactions. I'll go back to the vault links. You can see a new upload request, and this one's related to a transaction. If I follow the link, here's our new upload link. I follow that, and I'm back at the vault. This is a transaction document template. In this case, we're requesting just an invoice, but you might add other documents like a purchase order. I'll just go and upload, select my invoice, and submit. And that's it. When I go back to the system and refresh, you can see we now have a new locator and eKeyiD. And if I copy the eKeyiD, follow the link, log on to the vault, paste in my eKeyiD, and now I can view the transaction documents. And that's broadly how it works. The first eKeyiD we generated was to give us all of the KYC data for the client. We call this the blue key, and it never changes. This single key will always access the background data stack, and it will automatically show the latest information, along with the ability to track back through a full audit trail. Then we have a transaction eKeyiD. We call these white keys, and each one is unique to a specific transaction. It can be used to validate payments or equally provide shipping information for organizations in the supply chain. Organizations with the right authority can drill down from the white key to check or audit the information in the blue key.